Hello everybody, welcome back to Monday is Mine. I am your host, Big Hallelujah, and let's get right into it. Hey man, we saw a lesson over this past week on just take your losses, go home, and accept what happened. What you should not do is go over to where you took that loss and make it worse. Former coach of Michigan was fired. He was having an affair with a staff member. She no longer wanted to go on. He sent her a mass amount of text messages, so she reported that nigga. He lost his job. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Football, in large, does not care about who you are fucking. And I mean that in all ways. They just don't care. You get fired from this job, you get hired at another job. It's that easy. Yeah, your wife might leave you. You know what I'm saying? It's a high possibility, like 80% chance. But man, your life isn't over. Now, when your life does end is when this crazy ass nigga then went over to her house and picked up 2 butter knives and a pair of scissors and said, I'm gonna kill myself right now. You ruined my life. No, man, them butter knives ruined your life, bro. You won't serious. You're not cutting through a motherfucking thing with no damn butter knife, man. By the time you get enough friction to draw blood, nigga, the police is there. You're not cutting nothing with no butter knife. But butter, you're not butter, man. You're black. We got tough skin. We got a different kind of skin. When I first heard the story, my first reaction was like, damn, she must have had that power down there, bro. If bro was willing to end his whole life over it, you know what I mean? He couldn't get enough. And then I thought, damn, imagine being a wife. Like, imagine if you had it in your mind, you was like, I'm gonna take this nigga back. Yeah, he embarrassed me in front of the national media and in the world, but you know, we've been together for a long time. We can fix this. And not only does he go back to the side bitch house, he tried to kill himself in his side joint house. He ain't even try to kill himself at y'all home. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't value y'all sanctity enough to even do that shit in his own home with you. The house y'all built together. He went to her house to do that shit, bro. That's crazy. He tried to cheat on you in death with a butter knife, bro. And then you hear, let's say you the wife, and you hear that it was with 2 butter knives. This nigga Akimbo with 2 butter knives out the pantry. He been in her house enough to know where she keep the silverware. And that's how I know he wasn't serious, right? Because there has to be a bigger knife in that kitchen. You can't tell me that she didn't have no bigger knives that were readily accessible. He skipped past the cup cupboard, the fucking bowls. Nigga said, I know exactly where she keep these non-lethal knives, and grabbed both of them. Said, I'ma kill myself. What's going on, man? Now, no, I don't think they can hire you anymore. But football looked the other way for a lot of things. But double butter knife, I don't know. They not looking past that. That's something that's gonna get brought up everywhere, man. So congratulations. Hope you get some help, man. Unless, you know, you still on some evil shit, then like, I don't know. Don't get help. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I feel bad for the wife, man. This is just a crazy situation, bro. Don't take your L's when you get them and bounce back, bro. Don't put yourself in a position where you can't. In other news, old niggas have let me down once again. Every time I count on an old nigga to not be an old nigga, man, he just remind me that he's indeed an old nigga. 50 Cent put out the P. Diddy doc on Netflix. I believe it's on Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix. And it's been pandemonium since. I really want to get past what was in the documentary and focus on the fallout. The old nigga in this case is Marlon Wayans. Hey, man. I don't know about you, but if you black and you want to be funny, you probably look up to the Wayans in one way or another. So watching Marlon Wayans like fly out the window with no bungee cord to attack 50 Cent and by proxy defend P. Diddy has been soul crushing, eye opening. I've been bamboozled. I've been led astray. I've overlooked certain things that Marlon Wayans has done because I respected him a lot. But this, I don't know, man. You look crazy. Why I'm angry. If a bad person puts out a documentary saying that this person that we all know is bad is even worse, and your response is, well, the original person is no saint either. You have now indirectly defended that rapist. You know what I'm saying? And you can go back and say, that's not what I'm doing. That is what you're doing. Marlon Wayans spent the past like fucking week on Instagram saying that he's controlling the narrative. The narrative about P. Diddy has been there since I was like a kid, bro. Since you were not born watching this. The narrative about P. Diddy has been there forever. No one's controlling shit except P. Diddy. And that might be the problem in the first place. So Marlon Wayans telling us not to be sheep. I just did an interview and they asked me a question. Don't answer it. And if you do answer it, now what we can do, because you answered that and spoke your opinion, we can now have our opinion on your opinion. You see how that goes? You see how this turns into a big ass thing, right? You can't tell me I can't say what I want to say about what you just said. And if you don't want me to say anything about what you just said, don't say what you just said. Marlon Wayans had no reason to throw his hat in this ring. Or so we thought. You know what I'm saying? He had no reason, or so we thought. Now niggas is posting up pics of previous interviews, videos of previous interviews of Marlon Wayans saying, yeah, I was at the Diddy parties, but I left before anything got crazy. No, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know literature. It's Of Mice and Men where he had to shoot his brother, right? Yeah, I feel like Of Mice and Men right now. But in place of my brother, it's Marlon Wayans. I have to put down the Marlon Wayans fucking Woody toy from Toy Story. I don't want to play with you anymore. I can't support this man. This guy just betrayed me on national television like Joe Burrow did against the Bills.
I respect you a lot because he's like one of your heroes. Like that.
Really?
Yeah,
like
that's gotta be tough.
Bro, listen, this nigga don't see none of the shit I send him, but I be sending this nigga like every week. I send him all the promo clips. Just like, man, one day this nigga will look at this shit. Now, I hope he don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't get me wrong, nigga's still funny. You know what I'm saying? But morally, what's going on now? Old niggas have let me down time and time again. Like, I mean, by old niggas, I mean black, white, whatever, because Bill Burr was another old nigga that let me down because he was at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. Like, what's going on with comedians, bro? What's going on with the champions of free speech, bro? You niggas have lost their minds, bro. Is 50 Cent a good person? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We all know this. Everybody has known this for a long time. Nobody wakes up and says, man, the champion of goodness in morality and the person who I should look to take advice from on how to live my life every day is 50 Cent. Nobody has ever said that. We know that. But that's not what we're talking about. We're not there. There's no 50 Cent doc right now. There's a P. Diddy documentary. And P. Diddy was just in prison for the things that he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had video proof of him beating that girl ass. Like, it's on the video. It's like there's no refuting that, right? Are we all in agreement that you can just look that up on YouTube right now? Like, it's like beyond publicly accessible. Nigga, that shit was on more phones than like the U2 album when Apple was uploading that shit on niggas' iTunes for no reason. Like, everybody saw that and nothing came of it. He blew up Kid Cudi car. This is all public information, bro. The narrative is not being shaped by 50 Cent. It's being dogpiled for sure. But these are all things that we were pretty aware of already. I don't know what Marlon Wayans think he got going on. Niggas think they smarter than you. That's the core issue here. You think that you know more about shit than I do. And in this case, it would be kind of weird if you did know more. Because why are you defending that man? What are you gaining from this? What is this public beef with 50 Cent gain you, bro? For no reason. He's posting pictures of 50 Cent head shaped, photoshopped on the 12 Years a Slave. What is that? You call him a coon? He might be, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not what we talking about right now, man.
I think that old promo run where, like, I go on a radio show and I say something about somebody and it makes, like, the news circulation for a little while. Yeah. And then people forget about it, but I got what I needed out of it. I don't think it works the same, like, in this era of the internet where, like, you're extremely clickable. Yeah. And, like, we can make content off of you. Yeah. To just discuss you.
And the morality of the situations are at like extreme peaks now. So like saying something crazy back then is not the same as saying something crazy now. Cause when you say something crazy now, cause niggas are so desensitized and shit, it's something that's an extreme. Like in this situation, we're talking about like a actual like trafficker. There's no way for you to like, I need some press. Like you gotta get some press somewhere else, bro. Say something nice, bro. You end up in a situation like Sydney Sweeney. I wasn't even gonna talk about Sydney Sweeney today, but I just saw another clip of, let's move on from Marlon Wayans, everybody. That's cut it. Sydney Sweeney, I saw a interview with her like this morning. I don't know when it happened. It was her and like two other women. And she was talking about what her TikTok feeds look like. And she was like, when I'm on my private, I get nothing but history facts and cool, like funny videos. But when I'm on my public, it's sadly a lot of hate about me. And she did like the, like sad face, you know what I mean? You can't see my eyes, and the other two women were like, oh my God, it's so sad. Fuck that. And the only thing that ran through my mind was like three dumbass bitches saying like, exactly, together. I gotta ask you, Sydney Sweeney, what do you think the root cause of that hate is when you get on your TikTok? You don't think that you made like an extreme blunder and let's say I'm speaking with the world's best outlook on her, right? Realistically, I don't have that. But let's speak with the world's best outlook. You don't think that you made maybe like 5 critical blunders, like in rapid succession and in that the hate is based off of those things and that you should try everything in your power to fix those before saying and trying to farm like sympathy points in random interviews talking about history facts. Because then I ask, what history facts are you getting on your TikTok? Because you don't seem that well studied. You feel me? I've been over how dumb I think Sydney Sweeney actually is. The history facts she's seeing is AI. She's not looking at real history. I don't think she knows what has happened in the world before 2014. You don't think that shit is warranted? And then when you look at it from not the best worldview, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, you kind of should have just went all the way one way or another, you know? You can't go back now. You've already went very crazy. You can't say I'm all about inclusivity and I want to stop hate everywhere. Okay, but when that white woman asked you to disavow the white supremacist shit right then and there, the chickmunk in your head that was running on the fucking Ferris wheel or whatever the fuck this shit is called, the monkey clapping the cymbals, you couldn't power them shits up enough to say, yeah, I don't really fuck with white supremacy. You couldn't say that? The easiest softball question in the world. She asked you, hey, but I know you're not racist. Can you just say you're not racist? And you say, I think when there's something that I want to talk about, the people will know. Like what are we talking about, man? You don't think that you deserve that a little bit before trying to farm sympathy points? You don't think you should try to fix some of the things you said and go over like, yeah, maybe I fucked up here. Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw everybody. I was like, no sympathy points here, man. Nah, not over here, bro. You got to earn that back. You got to win that. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Nobody wants to see that shit. They hate you. You're hated now. MAGA niggas not gonna go see your movies because you going full MAGA and make it like they don't like women, man. You're a full MAGA. They not gonna come see your shit. Outside of that, you're not really that great at acting in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So now you're like, well, maybe I need to go back. Nah, bro, you can't go back. You need to go one way or the other. It's too late, bro. It's too late. You need a PR team from the heavens, bro. And I don't think you can afford that, man. Taylor Swift could afford it. Somehow she skates by all controversy. You need to get with her people. Something that she got going on, man. Cause that girl racist. What else I have? Fucking the Colts. Daniel Jones went down. They looked through their Rolodex of contacts and they said, man, fuck it. Let's just get Phillip Rivers back on the field. Phillip Rivers, huge hater of his family, said, yeah, I'll go play football again, man. Fuck it. I don't know how this is going to turn out. They have announced that he's starting. They're going to blow that nigga kneecap off the bone, bro. That nigga shit is going to explode out there, bro. They had to have had some guy out there that they could get and just say, fuck it, we losing the rest of this season. Fuck it. Why sacrifice that old ass man? And I'm saying this, everybody, if Phillip Rivers throws 4 touchdowns in the next game, I will come on here and I will personally apologize to Phillip Rivers. But as it currently stands, that old ass nigga need to be at home with his family, living life, drinking matas or whatever, and not worrying about what's going on the football field. This nigga came right back to the gridiron. Said, babe, they called me. I haven't been practicing, but you know what? I think I can still do it. Lord, please protect Phillip Rivers, man. They about to tear this nigga. Like, he about to die, yo. I think this should be illegal. You couldn't call Cam Newton. Cam Newton still got a couple hits left in there. Lastly, we have the gambling dystopia that America is slowly turning into. They have prediction markets now. You supposed to bet on what's about to happen in the government. Have you niggas like really sat down and thought about like the level of insider trading that would go on in that? Like, that's almost as bad as betting on pro wrestling. Like, if I'm being so honest, bro, betting on the government is like betting if John Cena gonna win his last match. Like, that's just nonsense, bro. That niggas know already. How are you gonna win that bet? That is what you accuse basketball of. When you say, oh, basketball, them niggas rigging is how was the government not rigged?
Can you explain to me what
a prediction market is?
Yeah, I'm not hip.
It's basically making bets against like what is gonna happen in the like if you could say like if they're gonna open the Suez Canal next and you want to bet that they are gonna do it within like the next week or they aren't gonna do it within the next week. So like let's say you bet they are. The problem is there's like a nigga who's in control of whether or not it's open. What happens when that guy goes and tells somebody, yeah, we about to open in a couple of days. Now you have insider trading. Somebody got a tip off already. Just the same way as, let's say we talking NBA. LaMelo Ball tells his cousin, yo, I'm not playing tonight. And his cousin go and bet the under for everything. Or I'm gonna play 1 quarter. His cousin go and bet the under for everything. That's insider trading. He knew already. He tipped him off. But we already know the government does that. So why would you bet in that? Why would you bet in that market?
Yeah, that's insane. Because like even insider trading aside, like you ruining the whole point of like elected officials. Mm-hmm. if I'm an elected official and I know, yo, they putting money on me to pass this bill,
yeah,
I'm not passing that bill no more. I'm telling somebody I know to go bet the under.
Yeah, they got shit that let you bet against your bills now. Bro, they want you to gamble for everything. They let niggas gamble in the banking apps. The future we're racing towards is because capitalism is so fucked and you can't make money anywhere else. Might as well just gamble that shit. So that bullshit you making, that 40,000 a year you making, you know that's not gonna get you on. Just gamble it. This is like the worst time to have a gambling addiction. You can't escape it. Imagine if you had an actual problem and you know that you cannot get on no gambling sites no matter what. They got shit that's gambling and they saying straight up it's not gambling. That is nuts, bro. We live in a crazy dystopian world already, bro. They letting you, bro. We like a couple years out from Wells Fargo and then you know they're gonna be the one. Putting the damn slots machine in the bank. Nigga, I'm not even, I was gonna say I'm scared. This shit funny, man. Like, is this the end game? We really on some cyberpunk shit right now, bro. Nothing is sanctified no more, bro. As soon as you get your check, niggas be like, yo, I got a lock, bro. like, before you even leave the bank, niggas like, I got a lock. I know what you can do with that, bro. They say it's not gambling. As long as it's making them money, it's not gambling, bro. Don't worry, bro. Is it a random chance that you might lose? And not even random, because we know already. It's not gambling, bro. Thanks. My name is Big Hallelujah, man. This is Monday is Mine. I've been your faithful and loyal host. I tell you what, I'll never come into your house with 2 butter knives and threaten to, you know, my shit. So you can count on me for that at least. At least. I also want to say, hey, happy holidays to everybody in here. Merry Christmas, all that. Please be safe out there. When you get some presents, man, just remember, I'm the reason you got those, man. One way I was involved. My hands was on that, pause. And I expect all of you to give me presents. When I'm coming to everybody's house that likes this shit and I'm coming in there, I'm putting my hands under the Christmas tree for no reason, bro. And if I don't see something that I like, you know, I might leave with the Christmas tree. And I hope everybody has a great, I don't know, holidays, man. Remember, the Grinch didn't have pants on. I'll see you guys next week. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Monday Is Yours. I'm your host, Big Hallelujah. And remember, man, butter knife ain't cutting through a goddamn thing. Let's get right into it. The first question we got, this SHERRONE more shit. Is that how you say his name, SHERRONE? Just keep getting worse and worse, like, damn. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro, you gotta cut your losses, bro. Like, he could have had another job within a week, bro. I'm so dead ass. Football don't care about what you do at all. They just don't give a fuck. But now it's like, oh, man, that's crazy. Nigga got a jumpsuit on. Oh, hey, they ain't fucking with that. Next, we got the game. Keep trying to start beef with Kendrick is over, old man. Honestly, bro, there's nothing that excites me about the game. Like, I really hate the game. One of my biggest videos on my YouTube channel is calling Game a liar. People comment on that shit to this day. Apparently, I'm not allowed to go to California. I don't know. But the game been a liar since I was born. Like, that nigga just been lying, bro. Like, it's what he do for a living. He's very good at lying, don't get me wrong. I like listening to Game lie about shit. It's really cool. He also got like an alcohol problem too, because he just be saying crazy shit when he get drunk. I saw like at the club, like he said like free R. Kelly or some shit like that while he was drinking. He said that shit on the mic, and I think it was at his birthday party or some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope he was lying about that. I hope that was a lie. I hope he was joking, because that's just crazy, man. Don't free R. Kelly. Keep that nigga right where he at. We're all okay with that. Nobody wants that nigga out. That's sane in the mind. Let me put that on record. Scale of 1 to 10, what do you give the 21 Savage album? More specifically, the Drake feature. I ain't listening to that, bro. Gay daughter or thought son? Listen, bro, you niggas need to start thinking about real questions, bro. Like, would you rather have gay thought or son daughter? Imagine you the best player, arguably of all time in your sport, and you come home to Bam Adebayo sending your shit to the next state. Pause. I don't think I want to imagine that. Secondly, I mean, you see why she be cooking people, bro. Like, she getting guarded by an elite player in the NBA every day. Every night. That kid gonna be crazy. I'm not looking forward to that. I hope that nigga is cursed with shortness. Now imagine you the best player at your sport and Ant come over talking about some I'll beat you in ping pong. Nigga, I'm about to fry you. Yo, Ant, you gotta really show Ant that you really like that. Ant is the type of nigga that don't believe nobody like that until he see it. Like, they told you, yeah, I'm probably the best ping pong player ever. That nigga said, wow, I smoke you right now. You gotta show him. Once he see it, he know it. You know what I'm saying? And that's in everything. Even in basketball, that nigga will son Michael Jordan in his prime, like, say, like, I ain't worried about Mike. He gotta see Mike drop 40 on him and be like, okay, all right, this nigga like that.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, she smelled, yeah, she smelled. He got one off, and then she was like, okay, well, let me turn that jump back on.
She pulled pulled the real serve out.
Yeah. And he's, Get away from my bitch, Vince Staples. You are not that funny. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, Z-Way is not your bitch. I'm saying this to spare you, my nigga. Like, I want you to live a happy life. Z-Way is not your bitch, bro. You not even, you know what I'm saying? Listen, when I saw that interview, I had the same reaction, bro. I was like, get away from her. But I thought to myself, I said, you know what? I couldn't do that anyway, man. So you know, I looked away. I looked away, man. I turned a blind eye. So you know what, Vince Staples? You got this one, fuck nigga. Cause she was definitely giggling and laughing up there, man. I was like, damn, he got her, man. He got Z-Way, man. Also, Z-Way be interviewing crazy people. That's all. She had Eric Adams on there. That's all I can say. Fuck Hot 97 and fuck Israel for real, gang. I don't care. I'll say it on y'all platform. I'll say it on my platform, nigga. Fuck Israel. Fuck H3H3. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. Fuck it. Fuck Eric Adams, nigga. Bro, we had actual like real life like American politicians like going to Israel and saying I wanted to say I served you as best I could. Name any other fucking place that they could go and do that and it wouldn't be a problem. Like we are occupied, bro. We're occupied right now, bro. This shit not a joke. They got us, man. Nas and Preem or Conway the Machine. Damn, I could have been a rapper. See what I did there. Are you rapping it? Something popped up. Oh, we got in trouble?
I guess so. We said the people.
Oh, they got us that fast?
Yeah. Fuck it, bro.
Oh, they did? Oh, they bought TikTok.
Fuck it, bro.
Hey, is it down?
No, it's just restricted.
Wow.
Hey, man, if that's what restricts us, I'm okay with it.
They got us that fast, bro. That's nuts. Bro, I just said that shit.
We said the I word one time.
Oh, my God, bro. Y'all niggas moving heavy.
They watching you, man.
You know what them tunnels was for. Nas and Preem or Conway the Machine. I don't even know. Are you trying to ask me a question or are you just rapping, bro?
They both came out with albums this past week.
Damn, man. I can't keep up. I'm old, man. I can't keep up with albums. But I'll probably listen to the Nas shit before I listen to the Conway shit. No disrespect to Conway, but I mean, that's Nas, bro. The Knicks fucking, I'm lying. Y'all are actually good now. Holy shit. We've been good. Where have you been, nigga? We've been good for like 5 years now. Where have you been at, bro? You been under a rock? I don't know if you know, the whole Eastern Conference flipped, bro. Like, everything changed, bro. The Magic are good now. Did you know that? The Pistons are at the top of the division. Nigga, shit is different now, man. It ain't about no damn 76ers and Cavs and Raptors no more. Nobody give a fuck about them niggas. They've had their time. They're gone now. The East is different, bro. You don't know. You're not watching ball, bro. You a casual. On to the comments. Wayhova. Shout out to Wayhova, man. Me and that nigga used to work together. The N-word, and the N as an I-N, says Odell's dad was Shaq's roommate in college and his mom was damn near an Olympian track athlete. He went to the same high school as the Mannings. Nigga been living abundantly since he was a child. Yeah, so, like, do you know, like I wish somebody would ask Odell right now, how much does a banana cost in a store? I don't think that nigga know. Happy Souls says, can you share it? Y'all nigga, whose accounts are y'all hacking? Man, who is Happy Souls? Virginia community be stealing, man. Jaden BRB says, Knicks aren't getting Giannis. On my mama, it's going to be a Western Conference team. If I was Adam Silver and he went to the West, I'd veto that shit, bro. They don't need nothing else over there. The West is crazy, man. How many niggas can go to the West before it's a problem? No, stay on the East, man. We need something over here, bro. The West is better than the East. We know this. I don't want to see another nigga go to the West. And if you want to win, why would you go where it's harder to win? Where like the best niggas is at? I would stay on the East. I never understood why LeBron went to the Lakers. I would have stayed on the East where I had a free ride to the finals every year. Platinum passes, nobody wants to downsize and live within their means is the problem. Invest in downsize. Yeah, bro, they want to buy fucking 400 Trackhawks and an AP, bro, 400 APs and all this other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Then they want to cry to us. Then they want to cry to us and say, man, I'm broke, man. How could this happen? Nigga, you have a fountain in your front yard. That's not normal. Andrew Tate even said 30 million is good enough to live on. I don't give a fuck what Andrew Tate said, man. No disrespect, money team, but I don't care what Andrew Tate. If Andrew Tate says something agreeable, I don't even care. I'll change my point just to go against that nigga. The Scooter Brown said a vampire could make that shit last forever. Nigga, you seen what the Cullens was on. The Cullens had a respectable income and managed to have a house in the middle of the woods that was like 8 stories high. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Them niggas lived immortally and didn't care. Darius Wade says, it's like they're laundering money through athletes because they know they'll blow it and give it right back. Oh, for sure, bro, for sure. You niggas go straight to Johnny Dang. Johnny Dang probably on a damn contract with Javier Flores says, one mistake away from hell. I felt that shit in my soul. Nigga, I'm telling you, nigga, and I say we, I'm one of y'all. right now. We teetering on the edge, bro. We really are. And I mean it by most Americans, like 2 or 3 major mistakes away from being homeless at all times. And that's right where they want you. They don't want you one mistake because then they can't make money off you anymore. They want you 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? Just enough to make sure you can get your ass back into Amazon and lift up another motherfucking box. They want you there. They don't want you nowhere else. No margin, no great margin for error. Or margin, but not a big one. You know what I'm saying? They want you just healthy enough so we can pay you $7 an hour to lift up a 400-pound fucking box. And if you don't do it fast enough, we might not pay you at all. But you're still gonna move it. Sterling Young says, all facts. Shout out to Sterling Young. I don't know what that name is, bro, but I fuck with you. If you get 100 million and you can't make that money grow for you and you try to live off that only, you truly are an idiot. Yo, you know what's crazy? 100 million and you get like an apartment and you just buy groceries, you buy 1 car, 1 chain, and you buy clothes every now and then. 100 million? Guess what, buddy? Still there. Not even a dent. Not even close. You get a house, actually. Let's upgrade that, actually. House, 2 cars, maybe 2 chains. 2 chains. A dog. Still there. Now, several cars, maybe several houses, 30 chains, 40, you know what I'm saying? Now we're running out of money. Now things are getting crazy. Now I have to pay people for upkeep. Now I'm down to thousands. My millions is down to thousands. Now I have a problem. Now it's your problem as the fan that I didn't make enough money and I need to now crowdsource it. And I need to complain about it. No, man, fuck you. Curtis Hope says, well said, bro, because these people are out of control. They've lost their minds. Tenant Beaumark says, you can sound just like Ice Cube.
You seen that? I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what is something that Ice Cube said? What's an Ice Cube catchphase? Man, you went up and down the street all day playing. You said he had a gun when you seen him, right? There ain't one nigga in the hood that play like that. I don't think I sound like Ice Cube. I only had the same conviction, bro. I wasn't watching at first and legit thought I was hearing Ice Cube speaking. Your voice is pretty close to his. If you do oh man, I don't know, man. You know, I'm gonna look into that, brother. Sam says, bro, it's always people with 0 financial literacy making that kind of money. Barbecue Dad Court says, John Urschel for the Ravens broke the model, stayed at team housing, picked his car not based on how flashy it was, but how efficient it was. Splurging for him was buying math books. Dude was a Pro Bowl caliber guard, a black belt, and a math lead. That nigga just an exceptional nigga right there. that's super nigga right there. OG Cirque says facts. Conspicuous consumption is killing us as a country. Absolutely. Lame Sasquatch says, reminds me of that SNL sketch with Gronk, John Daly, and Tiger Woods. You gotta update me on that. I ain't never seen that one. Dimming Worlds in the Distant Night. That's crazy. They let you have a name that long? LOL, that's sigh and no offense at the end. That's priceless. Sometimes you gotta just let a nigga know, just in case they come and watch my video. And if I get famous, you know what I mean? I want to make sure that when I get on, I could be like, no, you didn't watch the whole thing. I said no offense at the end, bro. So I wasn't actually being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cover your bases, bro. I don't want to get jumped when I go to fucking apparently LA now. I don't want to get jumped when I go to LA. I don't want to get jumped when I go to New York because I don't like Queens Flip or whatever. I don't know if Queens Flip got steppers like that, but you know. Sactron says, if I had $100 million, I'm creating a whole village of happiness. I fuck with Sactron, yo. Yo, you a real nigga, yo. Nigga said a whole village of niggas ain't even gonna have technology. We just frolicking happy, bro. And we kill motherfuckers who come and try to assert on our land, bro. We chilling over here. We like what's the name of the we like the Amish, but with guns. Tyree says, didn't he get paid in Bitcoin? He did do that. And you know what? I don't know his pockets, but I hear him complaining. I can hear that thousands. I can hear that. I don't hear millions when he speak no more. I hear thousands now. Not to mention they went to college for free. Not all of them, but most of them, yeah. Niggas go on a fucking scholarship and didn't have to pay that big, and his parents had money, so they could have paid for that shit anyway. But niggas go on a scholarship, they skip out on that, how much is it average to go to college, man? I'm gonna just make up a number, because 50 racks? I was gonna say 400, nigga, I'm wildin'. Jackie Moon says, bros from the upper middle class, financial literacy is like upper middle class 101. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that nigga came from a lot of bread already. I really...
His dad's
yeah, you know, and they said his mom was an Olympian. They had bread already. So, yeah, niggas like to cosplay broke no matter how much money you got. Valley said, my team lost this Monday and I'm fixing to get on IG Live and change the trajectory of 30 people's lives. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Hey, look, man, I just want you to know, I hope I see you in the comments next week, man. Yo, hey, pray for Valley, man. Get Valley right, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get the butter knives out, man. It's gonna be okay. E says we have hit the bottoms of entertainment. We really have, bro. They just on this camera screaming at you. Like, there's nothing. The streamers aren't really doing anything revolutionary. No disrespect. No disrespect. They have a lane. It's made them a cajillion dollars. It's nothing to sneeze at. But I have to sit there and think about the repercussions of the kids watching this bullshit, bro. We watched, I hate this, I'm about to sound old as fuck, but we was watching Dora and shit, and then as we grew up, we was watching like Ed, Edd n Eddy and like cartoons and shit, man. They were whimsical, but now these niggas is on these streams and they like do a 360 and she turn around and her BBL out and they go, ah, and start flipping around the room and screaming and running. I don't think there's anything like educational to gain there, man. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think that's detrimental. I think the shit that they do on their streams is hurting the youth. I think they poisoning the youth. You see real facts of it, like when Sneeko was doing the crazy shit, like full on like Sigma male, whatever the fuck he had going on, and the kids ran up to him and they saw him in IRL and they started calling the girl a bitch, and he was like, yo, we don't call women that. Where do you think they learned that, man? They was watching your stream. They on the streams, the streams are treating women as no more than things, you feel me? Like they're over-sexualized to a large degree. It's a problem. Who's watching the streams? The youngins, you know what I mean? I think the well is truly getting poisoned by streamers. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. They're just doing some shit to make some money. But at some point, let's take a step back and look at the bullshit we putting out there. Also, a lot of these niggas is degenerates. Monday is Mine, public enemy number one. Nina Lynn is still out there. Nobody is safe as long as that Creedon is still walking this earth and putting her hands on stuff. She's still out there, man. Just think about that. Lock your windows at night. Keep your loved ones close. Nina Lynn is somewhere with a camera and 40 other niggas waiting to make content at any moment. Be safe. Bro just saying what we all thinking. Hey, bro, what we gonna do about it? Shocky Milk says, it's the IRL streamers, I swear. I'm telling you, Ice Poseidon was the harbinger of death. These niggas have come on the internet and just destroyed everything. They're like locusts with cameras. Shimmy Giaz says, you don't say, and you got Paul Mooney on there. Hey, everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. Nina Lynn, want to be a nigga, don't want to be a nigga, man. My Little Swag says she is pretty privileged, not referring to her gender. Yeah, she is pretty. Don't get me wrong. Nina Lynn is pretty, but it's not enough. You know what I mean? Evil. Erica says, that means we never forgot his history of nut shots and bitch ass. What is that? Baldness?
I love Erica. Erica from Cali. So I know she's probably a Laker fan.
Yeah.
Every Laker fan hates Chris Paul. It ain't even his fault. We just don't fuck.
Yeah, man. Well, fuck Chris Paul. Blonde says, Rondo a dickhead too, though. Love telling the coach what to do, but it comes to being an intelligent point guard. That's the thing, though. It's two different versions of being an asshole. There's the asshole that people like, and there's the asshole that people don't like. I think Rondo is the asshole that people like, and I think Chris Paul is the asshole that people don't like. And that's kind of why they don't like each other. It's like looking at the evil version of you in a mirror, like them niggas is like positive and negative, and it's never meant to actually touch, you know what I mean? DeMarcus Cousins came to his defense, and that man despises CP3. Yeah, I mean, the whole situation is bad. I'm sure there's things that happen that we don't know about, despite the fact that people are looking into it very heavily. I think Chris Paul might have been wilding, bro. But I think they suck. Who cares if he wild? Let him wild. He deserve it. Dirty H2O says, ain't had nothing to do with you, but think on that. I don't even remember what I said.
You were saying, just remember that Rondo punched him in the face. That don't have nothing to do with this, but you know.
Oh, yeah. Think on that. Two things can be true at the same time. Yep. Clint Bird said Max didn't know what the fuck he was talking about either. They both had bad takes. So Max was supposed to have, like, the way the sports talk shows work is that you need a guy on there to give bad takes. Nobody's going to watch a show when it's just two niggas like, yeah, LeBron is good. I'm not watching that shit, man. I hate to say it, like, nobody's watching it. It has to be one guy that's the everyday man at home and one guy that's like just wrong as fuck. It's just how it works. That's like the best way to have a sports show. And then like Molly Kieran. But yeah, nobody watching that shit if it's, and yeah, Stephen A. don't know what the fuck he talking about. That's why that's why I don't like that nigga, man. He's not the everyday watcher at home. You know what I'm saying? I think if they flip roles, if Max could be the baseline guy and Stephen A could be the wrong nigga, the show would have been perfect. But Stephen A ego is so large that he can't stand to be the wrong nigga on purpose. He'd rather be the wrong nigga on accident. Aaron the Creative says, first take has been unbearable since Max left. I haven't watched it. HD says, I was cooking that nigga. He was. Cleric 7 says, he did not actually want Iguodala. Nah, that nigga wanted Iguodala, yeah. He was saying something that most niggas can't understand, bro. He was saying that Iguodala not a better shooter than Steph. Nah, that nigga was wilding. I know what he was trying to say. I can't even put it in words. He was on some other shit. That nigga was thinking Giga Brain. Queez Ross says, yo, this nigga's so funny, bro. Thank you, Queez. Steven Nigga Smith. He put the ninja emoji, so I assume he's saying Nigga Smith. Just old and spiteful now. He used to get insider info from athletes, but now all these new generation athletes hate that nigga, especially after that Bron drama. I wouldn't want to talk to that nigga, yo. If I'm being honest, niggas probably should have banned it against Stephen A. Smith after the Kwame Brown shit. Like, if I was an athlete, no matter how, right he is, I'm not gonna let you do that, bro. You cover the sport, and I'm not saying you need to be nice to everybody, but you don't have to do that. And I feel like if you're willing to do that, you would do that to anybody. You would do that to me. I think they should have ousted that nigga right then and there. No more, and nobody talk to Stephen A. across the board. Let him do his shit in the dark. He gonna guess and be wrong. And then, lo and behold, fast forward, now this nigga just be wrong. Jackie Moon says, bro's been on top too long, lost his fire. Granted, he's been a headline merchant. Absolutely. Northside says, all the money in the world can't stop people from being corny. I mean, we're seeing the real life proof every day. Valley says, being tagged is my favorite part of the week, low key. I don't be doing much. Valley, do you do everything, bro? We fuck with Valley. And that nigga that say he don't want to be tagged, I promise you, bro, if there's a week we miss it, I want all y'all niggas to tag him in my stead, bro. Just let me know I didn't tag him and then y'all tag him. And bro, look, I got beef with that nigga now, bro. Don't tell me what to do. This is my show, nigga. Do whatever the fuck I want. Sancho ATC says tag him again. You know we tagging him, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro. Jackie Moon tagged him. Let's go, Jackie Moon. That's my guy right there, man. That's all we have for today, man. Remember, bro, tag Lil bro every time. He gonna have to change his account, bro, because we tagging him every time. I don't care how many times it's going. This is my new shit from now on. That's my personal war. That's all we got for today, man. That's all the questions and comments, man. I really appreciate everybody getting involved, man. Shout out to Erica, shout out to Valley, all the other niggas that be coming back. I'm sorry if I forgot you. It's not out of spite. I just truly see a lot of names and I be forgetting them shit. You guys are the best, man. I really appreciate this. If you're watching this on Patreon, you a real nigga. I support you the best. We're gonna come get you right, man. We're gonna get you something, man. Something is gonna arrive in the next couple of days, bro. Whether it be package or bag, you feel me? Like something's gonna be on your front door. And don't be scared. Don't be scared. If you're watching the clips, bro, I also fuck with you, but I could fuck with you a little more, You scratch my back, scratch yours. I'll fuck with you, don't scratch my back. Everything helps, man. Really, really appreciate it all, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with all your friends, share it with your mom, share it with your dad, share it with your cousin, share it with your uncle that sometimes comes to the house and he sleeps on the couch for like a couple days and then he leaves. Share it with that nigga, bro. I feel like he would really fuck with this shit. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys next week.